Okay, all ready to go? Let's get started! I'll start the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hikikomori Cool Stream! Woo! It's been a little bit. How are you? How is everyone here in chat? We got a bunch of people in here already. It's good to see you. I'm Hikiko. Welcome to my PlayStation 3. I decided to go blue background, blue wallpaper on the PS3, little sky blue to Tokyo Jungle. My gosh, so much has happened. It's good. Who do we got in this chat? We got Sentry is down with all the Hassy cans. Thank you so much. QWERTY, JR, what's up, everyone? We did get a super chat. We got a super chat like well before the stream. And I'm going to read that for you, okay? Thank you for the super chat. Miss Foo88. Even though you're probably watching this on the archive right now. Won't be able to enjoy the smell live, but I'll savor it Monday during the work. Love your work, Hikiko. I blessed them with KG already, so blessings of KG upon you. Thank you so much, Miss Foo88, with the $20 super chat. Before we even got started, this could be a shitty stream. We're about to find out. Let's get that lighting going here. Get a little profile light. Hi, everyone. Who else we got in here? Coffee Lover 239 doing good. Picked up Rise of Nightmares at a convention today after hearing about it in your 360 video. Can't wait to play it. Yeah, now you can only pick up physical games, unfortunately. The 360 store is now down. And you're going to need a hacked 360. €5.99 euros from JR. No message. Thank you, JR. Thank you so much. Did you have a message, JR? What do you want to tell the world? If nothing, that's fine too. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Blessings of KG upon you.
I like that jump.
I don't like that jump. I like this. All right. So today's stream, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Catching you up. Telling you, I guess, what I'm working on next. And Tokyo Jungle, of course. That's probably the main draw on today's. This is like one of my favorite PS3 exclusives. Not a digital exclusive, mind you. This did get a copy in Japan and in North America. I'm not sure about Europe. However, Tokyo Jungle was published on the Best of PlayStation Network Volume 1, a.k.a. Volume Only. This is it. Tokyo Jungle's right there. You see it right there. It's one of 4 games, which includes Vikings Attack, Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, and Fat Princess. I would buy it for Tokyo Jungle and Fat Princess for sure. And I've covered both of these games in the PlayStation 3 video, which I did an update on this year. Every time you start this game, though, you have to scroll down this big user agreement. Like, I've changed my mind on all these details. It just doesn't save it. Tokyo Jungle, the best way I can describe it, by the way, let's, volume, game too loud, am I too loud? Let me know in the chat. Best way I can describe it is survival of the fittest. It's a game about a post-apocalyptic Tokyo where animals are the only living creatures around, and it's a dog-eat-dog kind of world, okay? You can either be an herbivore or a carnivore, and you just try and survive as long as possible. We've got Fraps Killer in here. Yo, finally found some time to put in GT7 on the side. Hope your day is good so far. Played the last few days of Super Mario Sunshine in Japanese on my Spice Orange GameCube. Yeah, I believe that was a Japanese exclusive GameCube. Good game. All right. We're going to do survival mode. It's kind of like an arcade mode. We're going to try and live as long as possible. There's little sub-objectives. There's a bit of a random element to this. There is multiplayer. I've never played the multiplayer. So here's kind of the drill right here. I just unlocked the porcupine, I guess. We could play as the porcupine. These are all the different animals you can play as. There's either carnivores or herbivores, or somewhere in between. There's omnivores, but they only designate them as herbivores or carnivores. There are a few DLC characters here, like Robot Dog, the Panda Bear, Saber-Tooth Tiger, Homo erectus, there's the Salary Man. These DLC characters, they have a life... They cannot breed. So you're capped at 100 years, no matter what. But the other animals... you can breed them out and live other generations. But the thing is, you do eventually run out of food, from what I remember. Anyway, we're going to do a little poll in chat real quick. So let me get that going here. We're just going to say herbivore, or carnivore. Meat. Okay, that's the poll. I'm gonna give chat some time to respond. Vote on what you want to see, and then we'll get things started here. And if anyone wants to like super chat for a particular animal starting off, that might sway the vote a little more, but I can't guarantee that I'll be able to play every single one that you want to see. So we'll do a few rounds and then just kind of get a feel for it from here. Office worker cannot breathe. That's right. Once you're a salary man, you're trapped. Kirk's with the meat there. I think we need to settle into the game before we're ready to tackle an herbivore run. I like the herbivores. It's a little bit more difficult, though. Okay, we got 15 votes in. Let's get them in. We got 27 people. Everyone vote. Get your votes in. Votes now. Let's lock them in. Okay.
Okay, throw me some numbers.
Throw me them numbers. Make sure you get your votes locked in. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds. And then we're going to get started. Coolest part is upgrading through the generation / the game audio is low, though. The initial audio is low. It's just like some low electronic beat. Sorry. Electronic, like, type beat, as the Zoomers would say. Okay, we're ending the poll, and meats have it, 76%. We're going to go with the carnivore. I wanted to do the cat. So I have a couple of cats. I have Cat, and then I believe I unlocked another cat just called Big Cat. And it's not a big cat, it's just Fat Cat. Yeah, Fat Cat right here. So I think we'll play as Fat Cat. Bunch of meatheads in this chat.
Think you can get it inside mine?
Okay, so you start off in Shibuya. The main thing is you want to upgrade your animal, and the way you do that, depending on who you're playing is you got to eat. So I just did a chain kill. The carnivores, like when they eat something, they can actually pick up food, I believe, in their jaws. At least some of them. And carry it. Yeah, see, I can carry the corpse with me. And that's good if you're, like, traveling to other parts of the city, because the food supply runs low pretty quickly. We caught this one sleeping. So, there is a stealth component. When you see the jaws turn red, you can do a quick clean kill. Starting off, it's good to just eat constantly. There is a bit of a strategy on, like, managing your resources and stuff, but it's just far better off to try and upgrade your guy as quickly as possible. You can also do, like, little swipes like that. We got a chicken over here. We can stealth up. And then let's see if we can get up on this one. You have to, like, it's like a tailwind kind of thing. There we go. Time is always moving forward in Tokyo Jungle. So your animal gets older. All the food that you killed starts to rot. Resources get lower. Challenges come by. Randomized happenings and elements. Always. It's wild. There's no other game like this out there, I feel. And I'm really shocked that this is still trapped on the PS3. It seemed like it wouldn't take too much to port this over to a modern system. But knowing Sony, they've pretty much given up on anything Japan studio. I always feel the carnivore runs are a tad harder than herbivore. The herbivores can retrieve a lot more sustenance from the plants than carnivores can from most other animals, unless you, like, kill a really big animal. Yeah, that's a good strategy, QWERTY, waiting to eat. I don't know. I played a little different each time. So, every once in a while, you get a set of new challenges, okay? So, one of my challenges is to get 2,000 kilocalories. So, you get that through eating other animals. Change one generation one time. That's breeding. And then head for Dogenzaka. So, I may just head up to Dogenzaka now, kill everything in there, eat it, and then try and breed. So, we'll just see how it pans out. But this is a game all about just keeping up the momentum. I did do a review on this game on the channel, so if you want to know a little bit more about it, I give a little bit of the history and the more nuances about the game. It's in my PS3 video, and there's a chapter for Tokyo Jungle. I always try and stay in this game whenever possible. I think it's a concept that anyone can get behind, really. It's a very Darwin-esque game. Yeah, the herbivore, there's a system in here. I'm not boss yet. I'll show you what I mean, though. Woo! We missed it. There we go. I'm gonna try and get this cat up to boss rank, which is hard to do with the carnivores. We just need bigger prey. Yeah, most of the game is just listening to techno and eating things. Right on. So if you're just joining us now, this right here is the prime mate. You have to be boss rank to breed with it. And then you also have to find a nest. So we hit up Dogenzaka. We may be able to find a foe that'll give us a lot of calories. Years go by. The environment changes. It goes from day to night. There's poisonous rain that'll come down too and make all the food rotten. Your animal will encounter poison gas and get poisoned too. It just becomes madness. Oh, look, we found a present. So I got bottled water in this game, by the way. I don't think I've shown it off yet, but there are items. And you can modify you can modify your little guy. Look, I got a little Luffy hat on it. I got the straw hat. You can get a mask. These are the stuff I've unlocked so far. Every time you play, though, there's a chance of unlocking new bits of equipment. So we're going to go with the Luffy hat. And they have they can take damage too, so they can break. Give it some headphones, diamond collar. We got a scarf. I'm going to go with the headphones because they have the best durability. You can dress them up in clothes. Like, that's a little schoolgirl outfit. A bikini. Yeah, that's a more traditional schoolgirl. You got the Toro. Shout out to Toro. I reviewed Toro's game on here, too. Kuro. Pon Pon Patapon. And we got the bad man. Of course, you know Hikiko's going with the bad man. Or you just got your Echo Chrome mannequin. I believe this unlocks, by the way, if you have Echo Chrome save data. So I just unlocked that. But I'm going with bad man, of course. You know I got a rep. And then pet shoes. My cat Pepper would go mad if I try to put shoes on her. Or you can get kitty paws on top of your kitty paws so you can paw while you paw. So I think we're going to do that. So look at that. Speed 290, attack 66. Boys, I think we got it. This is the perfect build. Okay, this is the ultimate Tokyo Jungle run. They saw me. You can wait till they come back down. Ooh. Bam! It's okay. It's just nature, all right? You can eat. It's all... You know, guy, I hate dog killers, but it's okay if it's, other animals. I just ate a poisonous bird. That was a misstep. I believe I can reduce my toxicity by drinking clean water. We just took over Dogenzaka. Now, if you look at the map over here, it tells you how much food and how many resources are in the area. So we're running low on resources in Dogenzaka. If I zoom out, The Shibuya shop district is loaded with meat and Shibuya suburbs. And then there's a special event on the Yamanote line east. So I can head up north and try and get to the Yamanote line. And we can do a boss battle. You want to do boss battles because it unlocks other animals. But so early on, like I haven't got the extra lives. I haven't bred yet. So if I don't breed and I go into a boss battle, it could be something like a bear or a dinosaur. So it's a bad choice right now. So I'm going to continue on eating. I think I'm going to breed this cat real quick. I don't think I have enough points to get the prime female. That's a flea bag. You don't want to breed with a flea bag. You will catch fleas if you lie. It's the old saying. If you lie down with dogs, you might get fleas. Well, in Tokyo Jungle, there are 3 different types of mates. Prime, regular, and flea bag. So this is the regular. And our nest, let's see what the closest nest is. So we can go a little bit north, we'll breed, and then we'll press forward from there. I am running out of, you can see my hunger there. I'm running out of food, so we need to just get a little snack for the road. I'm going to breed real quick, and then I may go south. I also have some clean water, so because I'm toxic. Why am I toxic? Because my cat is toxic, I think. How do I just use an item? Item window. Oh, it's up button. Okay. So I have a bottled water. It reduces my toxicity and the hunger gauge. And then I have a portable bed, which means I can mate anywhere. That's good to know. I might save that for my next generation. Oh, thank you, Jeremiah. Jeremiah's complimenting our Deadly Premonition Red Room border here. That's from the best stream that we've ever done on the Cool Stream. The Thank You for Unblocking Me Sweary stream. It's up on the live tab if you want to go check it out. It's really funny. So, because I bred with an average mate, I've got 2 little cats instead of the 3. Those cats act as extra lives, essentially. And they're like a little squad, too. They're a little squad. They help me fight bosses and attack other animals and stuff. So we accomplished our goals there. So if we look at the challenges, we haven't unlocked the new challenges, but we completed the first 3. The next one is going to be 3 clean kills, defeat 15 animals, head for Shibuya Station. So that's where I was headed anyway, I think. Or Shibuya is at the... yeah, there's zero things to eat in Shibuya Station. So if I go there, I'm going to have to go south to the shop district to get some food. Otherwise, my animals will starve to death. So we'll head that way. Hopefully, I can make the long trek across Shibuya Station. When you breed a new generation, too, they start off kind of slow. As you can see, my squad is falling far behind. I'm so hyped to be playing this game. You don't even know. Tokyo Jungle's in... Out of the 7th generation, it's definitely in my top 10 games that came out. Of course, Deadly Premonition would be number 1, but Tokyo Jungle's hovering around there somewhere. Yeah, the Pussy Posse. You got it. All right, we're going to cross this line over here, and I have to make a mad dash. There is a puddle of water I can drink from that should get us to Shibuya suburbs. I don't think the scramble's in here, unless this is supposed to be some representation of the scramble. You can, if you go back on some old Hikikomori videos, I did a Tokyo blog where I go to Shibuya and I went across the scramble, and there was like a Dragon Ball Z fight going down there. True story. Okay, we got a crow. So the toxicity in the area, the toxicity of our city is growing. The toxicity is an element to keep you moving. If you linger around in one area or another too long, it eventually starts getting poisonous. And your stamina, I believe it's your stamina gets capped, your hunger drains faster, and your life starts to drain. And we are entering the hunger mode, but we're almost out of this. I know some of you people are just joining this stream like, what is happening here? I'll do my best to describe things. But really, once you've played, a couple of rounds of this, it becomes second nature. We gotta eat that piggy. Thankfully, they provide a lot of calories. 4 bites out of that pig, by the way. So we're gonna get this one too. And I think we'll rank up. It was a true exclusive. Not many games like this anymore, says Jeremiah. That's true. I did try and cover almost every PlayStation 3 exclusive that I thought was interesting. We'll put a caveat in there. That I thought was interesting in my PlayStation video. So I'm telling you guys now, if you haven't seen that PlayStation video, this is going to be the year to do it. Like, Sony is probably going to be bolstered to close the PlayStation 3 network now that their biggest competitors have closed theirs. Both Xbox 360 and Wii was the first to go. Wii U, 3DS have closed their stores. So unless you have like a hacked system, you're going to miss out on some of these games. But as I mentioned before, Tokyo Jungle is on disc. You can get it on the Best of PlayStation Network Volume 1, aka Volume Only, which is a real shame. I wouldn't have a problem with digital games that had like a limited window of just being digital if they could make more compilation discs. I just don't see why they don't do that. Even if it's like a limited run scenario, like, we're only going to print as much demand as there is for these games just to have, another realm of preservation. One of the things I wanted to talk about is Ross Scott's Stop Killing Games petition. I guess it's caused a big stink. Just with certain YouTubers. And I don't think they represent the public at large. If I were to guess, the public at large don't know that games are being killed, and they certainly don't know about this petition. And the whole idea was to spread more information about live service games and games that are just being essentially locked out, like The Crew, because of their dependencies on proprietary servers from companies. Like, I believe The Crew is Ubisoft. And I've talked about that a lot on my channel. I guess there's a bunch of black-pilled doomers out there that think it's just like an impossible task to, stop these companies from not having end-of-life plans or having some sort of contingency, in case the game fails. Let's say the game fails, it's very server dependent. Instead of, killing it, like maybe they have an offline mode or at least some way to continue to play after support is dropped. And a lot of these initiatives are about thinking about future games. Like, you can't save every game. Some of them are just gone forever, like Battleborn or some shit. But it would be nice to have something on the books to hold these companies accountable, so they can't rope all these people into these games, and when they either fail to market it or whatever the case may be, if the game fails, the people who supported it aren't left hanging there. I think it benefits everyone too, especially when you think about video games, it's not just being able to play it, but it's also about the inspiration and the lessons learned. You know, there may be a future developer or somebody who's trying to learn the craft that wants to tinker around with an engine or learn the path of influence. You know, like this game inspired another game. Like, for example, on the PlayStation 3, I don't remember the name of this game, so forgive me, but the precursor to Rocket League, which is one of the most popular online multiplayer games ever, was a PlayStation 3 PSN exclusive, and that has since been pulled. Now, if you wanted to learn about the origins of Rocket League and check out its evolutionary path, if you will, you don't have the ability to play it. Unless I think you might have to have like a hacked PS3. But you have to kind of jump through some extra hoops to do it. Preservation is a critical thing, and not just gaming, but in all mediums, in all forms of entertainment. And I just don't feel that big companies, as Phil Spencer of Microsoft, the CEO of Xbox, said, we have to be the stewards of preservation, but they're just doing a shitty job of it overall, especially Microsoft. Like, they hold one public position, and then, like, the next day, they're shutting things down and laying off teams, and there's a lot of media becoming lost or at risk for being lost, and it really sucks. And I think that's because, as Ross Scott said, Ross Scott being Accursed Farms, he said that people look at things through a myopic lens, and I truly feel that's so salient. It's so on the mark, and just from my own experience in talking with other gamers and stuff like that, they think things are hopeless, and if they don't see the problem happening now, like they can't think into the future, or they don't want to think about the future. Oh, one of our dudes is starving. It's okay. We got an extra life. We can still breed. But on my point, a lot of gamers, and not everyone, caveat, not everyone, but a lot of gamers out there only think about the present and how it's affecting them now, and don't realize that what they love now may not exist in the future. That's especially true when it comes to like mobile games and live service games. Mecha Shadow, this does not have a 360. This was a PS3 exclusive, but it is on disc. In case PSN goes down. As far as I'm aware, it's still available on the PlayStation Network, so I think it's like $10. Okay, we gotta defeat animals and get clean kills. And it looks like going south is our best bet for that. So we're gonna go back south before our guys starve or get poisoned to death. My policy on game preservation is I've always been a big proponent of physical media. I think it's probably the easiest compromise most companies can make. I personally am not a fan of any kind of live service game or subscription model or shit like that. I've just never been that kind of guy. But I don't want to leave people in the cold because that's their preferred way to play things. And it does seem like a lot of kids that like play Fortnite or what have you may not have the same kind of care. But I think that's right now. Like maybe in the future, there's something in Fortnite that, a kid was nostalgic about, and they're going to have second thoughts. Like, people aren't static. People change their minds, or their hearts change based on new information or just experience, So a lot of the kids out there that are just like, oh, who cares and stuff like that, they may change their heart later on. So don't count them out. Don't count Gen Alpha out. Don't count the Zoomers out. they're going to go through what everyone goes through. Is like they have that nostalgic thing, like where they remember how things used to be and things are shittier now, you know? I just don't like counting them out, and I don't think all Zoomers fall into that category where they're all doomers, you know? It's easy to give up. It's much harder to come to the table with a solution, as Ross said. And I really wish there was a good compromise to be made, but in my opinion, physical media seems to be the most sensible path forward. Even if it's in limited quantities, you know, just like direct to order, not mass produced, that's better than nothing. My toxicity is going down, so I guess that was a clean piggy. Truly the most oppressed class of all, gamers. Listen. I'm not saying it's a matter of oppression. I think it's like the future of the industry and how people perceive the past, I guess, and influence like future games and future developers. It is kind of dependent on having access to the older games. I know hardware changes, and people can no longer play certain things because hardware ages, and there's that symbiotic relationship between the media which holds the data, or the vessel in which holds the data, and the hardware itself. And there are nuances between like actual hardware versus emulation too. Ask the fucking speedrunners; they'll let you know the timings on certain things or frames on certain things. It's a very nuanced discussion to be had. But you know your boy. I think access is critical more now than ever. Oh, I guess this water's clean enough to drink. It's lowering my toxicity. Let's see. Mark 6 times is our next challenge about to unlock. So I guess I can hang out. All right. Not getting Batman Beyond memes. Oh, I'm sorry. I've honestly haven't seen much of Batman Beyond. I watched the animated series, but I can't tell you much about Batman Beyond. Wasn't prepared. Didn't roll into the stream, you know, doing my Batman Beyond homework. Alright, so mark 6 times. We got 6,000 kilocalories. And Fine Samoyed Enterprises. And then there's also a special event in Yoyogi Park East. So I think that's where we're going to head. We're going to head north. We'll mark along the way. Woo! I may have made a mistake. A miscalculation. Okay, we got the wolf. I'll see if I can take a bite. He's not toxic, so we're going to eat him real quick. If you take a bite when he's purple, though, that's bad times. Bears! I don't know that I can kill this bear, okay? For real. We're just going to try and stealth by. Oh no! I think one of my dudes, they got my homie. They got my brother. Alright, so the bears are hanging out there. I don't think they're returning to their... Okay, they're going. They're going. That's what I'm talking about. You know, occasionally you'll run into a bear or a lion or a dinosaur. That's the Tokyo jungle way. Have I played Arkham Asylum? Yeah, I've played the Arkham I think it's a quadrilogy now. I've beaten Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. I played a little bit of Origins, and I did like half of Arkham Knight. Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. Out of all the, comic book style games, they were the ones that I really enjoyed. And I felt matched the tone and the good detective elements of Batman. But I'm not much of a comic guy. Y'all know me. I'm probably more of a weeb than I am a Westboo or Funko guy. I don't like a lot of Western media. Unless it's like Twin Peaks. We're doing good so far. Getting them calories. Okay. Let's see how close we are. So we gotta... Shibuya Woods is just so ridiculously large. And I think the connecting point... I have to go through Yamanote. I have to go through, like, 3 maps to get there. Unless there's a shortcut I'm forgetting about. But we'll do what we can. The thing I don't like about the carnivores, or at least some of them, is they don't have the double jump of the herbivores. When you play as the Sheikah, I feel you can, like, traverse and get through more of the shortcuts better than the Fat Cat. Oh, shit. Not good. This may be the run. You can dodge. There is a dodge mechanic. It ain't great. Does he see me? Does he see me? I'm not really sure. Okay. Well, we got one of them. Woo! This is not good. I think that may be the run, boys. That may be the run. That's okay. And now they're feasting upon my corpse. Run 1. Not too bad, though. I think we survived a couple of generations. So, when you die in Tokyo Jungle, you earn survival points. Those are used to buy costumes, buy characters, and unlock different things. And then, if you look at the bottom right corner there, hey, we got a high score. You can see all the things I've eaten. So it's like Metal Gear 3, where you just see your collection of things you've killed. Anyway. Look at me, 363 on the leaderboards there. Well, I'm like, I don't know, like how many people played this? Maybe 1,000? 1,000 a month? Still not too bad. Better than Resident Evil Reverse. Okay. Let's do another run. Should I play as an herbivore or something silly? You let me know what you want to see in chat. I'll read a little bit of chat. Did you watch Fish Tank Season 2.5? Asked Mulberry Spark. Yeah, I watched a bit of it. And I also watched Bitch Tank. I watched Fish Tank Season 2.5 and a little bit of Bitch Tank, but not all of it. Good run. Trying to survive myself right now. Cordy, are you also playing? Hey, Gardenback. We could play Porcupine Run. By the way, all of these animals have stats already, so you can kind of see, like, the pig has a higher capacity for hunger. The cat has speed and defense. And then, of course, you have defense and speed on the Jackal. Then you get down here to, like, the robot dog. Just insane life, insane stamina. The human's kind of well-rounded. The Pomeranian is the mascot of this game. The Pomeranian is on the cover of the Japanese version. And this Pomeranian makes a cameo in a short piece. We may go for a Dogi. I like the Tosa a lot. The higher attack stuff is like the elephant, the tigers. There's a Velociraptor, which is so hard to unlock. But, okay, we'll do an herbivore run. We can do, let's do a giraffe. Let's do the giraffe run. Why not? They got a huge hitbox, I think, though. Herbivores, let's go. Yeah, look how huge this is. It doesn't have the double jump, though. Now, as the herbivore, you can attack other animals, but I only recommend doing it in a defensive position. And over here, these are my objectives that are about to unlock. So it's like defeat 10 animals, mark 6 times, and then go to Shibuya Woods. So Shibuya Woods is north. So I'm not going to mark until the challenge is unlocked, but I can eat. By the way, if you guys didn't know, in my video, I point out this is one of the only remote play games for the PSP. You can stream this to your PSP if you have a PS3. Why they never released it on Vita or PSP is beyond me. It would be a perfect handheld game. Let's get some tomatoes. Alright, so we've survived 1 year, and I believe the challenges should unlock now. So, defeat 10 animals, which is kind of against the herbivore playthrough, but we can do it. Mark 6 times and head for Shibuya Woods. So, the first thing I'm going to do is go for the low-hanging fruit. So we're just going to knock out the small fries. You can't eat them. Well, you can just be a dick. And just murder. I guess it is survival of the fittest, right? They are competition if you're taking out other herbivores. Come on, smash it. Okay, I think that should be 10 animals. Okay. I can't imagine that a giraffe is all that stealthy. Like, no matter what you're doing, your long neck's poking out. Hey, what's up, Smeen Boy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everyone. We had a nice little cool stream. I'm working on a couple of new projects at the moment in tandem. Hikiko is going to do something a little bit more different for this next video. Something with a tad more mass appeal. We still have plans for Silent Hill 2 Remake in October. So I will be making a video on that very soon. The giraffe is a tank. Alright. Oh. Did the chick just attack me? I just got knocked over by that tiny little chick. But yeah, new projects. There's 2 of them in the works right now. And then, of course, I will be doing the Silent Hill remake come October. I am planning on getting a digital version of that game just so I can unlock it 48 hours in advance. I usually don't get digital versions, but this one's a whole 2 days, and it will help with production a little bit. I haven't decided, though, if I'm going to get it on PS5 or PC, or get, like, 2 copies, like one digital one on PC and then a physical PS5, but I'm planning on getting at least 2 copies of the game. So let's see where we are. You know what? I forgot to equip our boy. We're going to go with the Kendo mask. Headphones. We'll give him a bikini and some pet shoes. Unless, oh no, we can put Badman. Let's put Badman on there. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I need to eat a little more before I can breed. So we're gonna head north, because that's one of our objectives. Oh no, not mass appeal. I don't know. We'll see how it works. I wasn't expecting anything to happen with that Silent Hill video last time, but everyone seemed to enjoy it, I guess. The algorithm blessed me one time. I will remember it well 10 years from now. I don't want to fight, Beagles. We'll just hang out until they're gone. They'll never see me in here. Mulberry Spark says, I really wish that limited run games weren't releasing Shadows of the Damned. I want a physical copy on release. Oh, on release day, yeah, that's a problem. I would recommend PlayAsia.com for everything. If you could just give all your support to PlayAsia.com when you buy games, we can put limited run games out of business. No, I don't want anyone to lose their jobs per se, but I'm not a huge fan of limited run games. I've been burned by them in the past. They have some really questionable practices, like they burned unreadable CDRs, if I recall correctly. They burnt unreadable CDRs for D on the 3DO, which is the late Kenji Ino's vampire game, adventure game, and they also are pretty late on their deadlines. They get involved in Twitter drama a lot, and I don't know. They just don't strike me as a company that I want to do business with. Versus PlayAsia, where I've almost never heard anything bad about them. And I've always gotten my stuff on time and cheaper than the US. So, there is that. Oh no! Oh no! Mistake! That's a Gata. That's a Gata. Woo! We need to hide. Did it see me? I think it sees me. How about... I can't go up there. Damn it. Okay. Good thing it's slow. And we just got our Shibuya Woods. I think the gator's gone. I think he's gone. We're okay. We're going to try and get up to boss rank and then breed. Hey, bonus. Stamina jerky. Alright. It takes so long to get up to boss. If I find some tomatoes, though, the tomatoes almost fill you up 1,000 calories, I believe. Discount pet food. JR says, I had a bad experience with PlayAsia. Changed the address shortly after purchasing the item, but they still delivered it to the first address. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm not going to blame the victim. I'm not going to blame anyone. Sucks that that happened. That has not been my experience. They've always been pretty good about delivering things promptly, cheaply, and they also like reward you too. Like you get little coins that give you discounts on future games. But if I had to compare the two experiences, night and day versus LRG, I recall I pre-ordered like the silver case on PC, and there was some humongous snafu where I got it like almost a year later. They sent me a Steam code, and then I got the actual physical version almost a year later. Oh, here we go. We got some tomatoes. $2,000 calories. The giraffe is like the best out of the herbivores. Straight tank. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not just the shipping thing with LRG. It's this whole artificial scarcity thing that they do, and then they backtrack always. Like, some of the limited runs, like, oh, this is only going to get, let's say, 2,000 copies, and then it gets, like, a second print run out of nowhere, and you're like, what? So, like, when I buy from Limited Run, it's not on the pretense that, I feel like I've got some gold. It's typically just because I want the physical copy. And, they've been known to release games that are in an incomplete state. Like, the purpose, I feel, of Limited Run should be to release the absolute best, most final version of a game. Like, you know, after all is said and done. So a game's been out for maybe a couple years, didn't get a physical release. It should be, like, the final build of that game. All patches and shit included. And there shouldn't even be a question if all the content's on there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a little bit more biased on this because I follow Does It Play and their documentation of things. And yeah, as far as I know, Limited Run with many people doesn't have a great track record in PR, how they handle, shipping, how they handle their quote-unquote scarcity. Like, now it's almost of their benefit. They truly do benefit more if a company decides to do a shitty thing and not put out their own physical release. But I don't know. I don't really think about them all that too much if I'm being real with you. A lot of cottage print operations have come out since. I think there's like special reserve games and I Am 8-Bit, and some companies do their own printing too. I believe like NIS America still does stuff like that, so there are other options out there, and it's just kind of like what happened with Netflix and streaming. It's like they used to be the only game in town that were doing the thing, and now there's a million other companies trying to do that artificial scarcity thing. They're not necessarily worried about, the preservation end, and I guess they never were. Maybe it's foolish to even think they were. Okay, I don't want them to wake up, so we're just gonna... Oh, no! Here we go! It's a good thing the giraffe is OP here. This run would have been over. How many wolves are there? The entire pack, dang. Dude, I have completely angered the entire pack. Maybe this was a miscalculation on my end. Okay, now let's try and breed. Because I am running out of time. I believe your animal can only survive for about 20 years before it starts dying. And getting weaker and all this other crap, so we're just gonna breed this one out. I think I have a few items though, so we'll take that medicine. My policy on all these items here is use them or lose them. Woo! Okay, I don't think I can breed there because there's other animals. So, we just gotta kill all these deer. I'm gonna breed next to a pile of all these rotting deer corpses. Alright, here we go. Made it up. I think it's also just being, like, really touchy. Oh, wait, there's one more. There we go. Now we can mate. Are they really going to show the mating animation of a giraffe? No, they're just going to sniff it out. Okay. Alright, what's our next challenge? Eat a mushroom. Change generation one time, which I just did that. Claim hippo territory. I don't know if I'm going to be able to claim the hippo territory, but where is it? I think it's up north. Okay, the hippos are up north, so we can try and fight them, I guess. So we got the stamina boost on that. I got a little squad, but the hippos are like some of the hardest bosses, just like they are in real life. They're I believe they're the most dangerous mammal on the planet, unless that's changed in some time. Yeah, you don't want to mess with them. Of course, in Tokyo Jungle, the dinosaurs have come back because human intervention is now no longer a threat. So they've come back from the brink of extinction. Well, I guess they were extinct, but they came back from extinction. Alright, so we're in the Yamanote line. And we need to head to the west. I'm gonna try and get my rank up for my giraffes before I fight. Pray to God that I just don't die instantly. Okay, looks like we got a present over here and some grub. If we had a sequel, they would show it. I don't know if they would. Oh, there's a hippo. Okay, let me double check here. Do I just have to claim? I just have to claim the territory. I don't have to fight them necessarily, I believe. I just have to sniff it out. So we're gonna try and avoid battle. If there's no reason to fight, then don't do it. Looks like this spot's good. Alright, now we've got 3 more spots. We're gonna avoid those hippos as much as possible. Problem is the camera's very tight, so... Oh, there's a hippo! Oh! We're just gonna take a wide sweep away from that. Now the thing is, I believe I have to go through the train cars, and those may be occupied by hippo combatants. Alright, we've ranked up. We're just gonna go by very carefully. We got some gazelles there. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta go. It was a lion. It was a lion cub. We just killed Simba. Alright. Stealth it up. 2 more. I mean, I might as well kill all these lions just to eliminate the threat. Okay. Oh no. Come on. Eat it. There we go. Okay. We've got nothing but herbivores there. We're getting closer to hippo territory there. Oh, that's a croc. That's... I don't think they're going to attack me. Good. Take a quick bite. I'm not sure what that is, but it's got to go. Okay. Sniff it out. 1 more. And we've claimed hippo territory. Alright. Looks like we got some predators in there. Okay. I do want that. That's a lot of calories. Don't get greedy. Oh no, that's a Tosa. We're just gonna giraffe squat on the Tosa. Alright. I don't know what that is, but let's get it. We claimed it. We seized the territory. That should be it, right? Okay. Territory occupied. Where's the bonus? I'm not seeing the bonus. Which means I gotta kill that hippo, I think. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. Guys, I think we're in for a hippo battle. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. I guess we can breed it out, too. I'll wait to breed. Alright, here we go. Lars, yo, I'll have fun with the game. Thanks for recommending this. Hikiko looks so cool. It's one of the best PlayStation 3 games. Sony did nothing to promote it. It is phenomenal. In every sense of the word. Well, I guess I can't kill the hippo now. I just missed it. Let's see if we got new challenges. Will be change generation 2 times, defeat 20 animals, and find jungle 24. Which I'm not even sure what that is, but we'll try. Now, if you see all that purple smoke, it's... Oh, that's the hippo. If you see all the purple smoke, that's because this area has become... It got poison gas clouds in it, and you have to escape it if you want to survive. That's one of the randomized elements. Okay, so we're going to go this way. can barely see in front of me. Giraffe Gang versus Hippo Horde. I think it was just the one, from what I recall. Alright, I can breed, but I need to get to a claimed area first. I need to get out of the toxic gas. Okay, Shibuya Woods doesn't seem to be toxic, so we're good here. I don't think there's any food left. There's just a little bit left. All the food was back where I came from, but I think what we'll do is we'll eat, we'll breed, and head back. And hopefully the toxic gas will be gone by then, but I don't know. Do I have anything I can eat? Well, there we go. Reading an erotic magazine, like any good Japanese game, will restore your health. As is tradition. As is accurate to real life. We got the jackals down there. The giraffe squad, let's go. Okay. There's got to be a plant up here. Did I just miss it? I think that was just those jackals. We're running out quick. Unless there's some up here. Nothing. I got 2 extra lives. Alright. Now we gotta weigh our options. Honestly, going north is the only way I can survive. So, as much as I don't want to, because of the poison gas, it's the only option I have. Smeem Boy, I think I made it up to like 90 or 100 years. I've definitely survived as the human until the human can't breed. So, I survived like the max amount on the human and the robot dog and all the like DLC characters. I'm not sure how many generations with the animals I have. It was pretty high up, but the game gets super hard because resources run scarce, poison happens, stronger bosses. Thankfully, I have some extra lives in my crew. And we've got some food right here, and it's the perfect one. It's the perfect one. There's another one. Hyena squad. Sometimes you'll get lucky, and gangs of rival carnivores will fight each other. Or you can do a thing like where if you kill one animal, it'll distract another carnivore and they'll go eat it instead of bothering you. Some of the time. Hey, Jungle 24 is in Dogenzaka? Okay. Let me breed real quick and then I'll go by Dogenzaka. I want to try and get up to boss status before I breed. Boss status gets you an extra life and higher stats. Just like in real life. Okay, the giraffe cannot go through the subway car. Good to know. So we'll have to take the alternate route. Sakaguchi Red says, do you think Sony will make a live-action TV series on Tokyo Jungle? I don't know if it would be live-action. It would definitely be CG. You don't want to work with animals. And the thing is about working with animals, it pisses off a lot of people. Even if like the animals don't get harmed and they're just kind of sitting in the background, people hate it whenever live animals are used, and there's lawsuits and PETA and all that shit. It's very complicated. Also, hard to train. Like, I don't think you can train a fucking giraffe to be in a Tokyo Jungle adaptation and do the stuff you need it to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, so there is a prime female all the way to the west, so I'm gonna try and breed with it without dying. We'll see how that goes. Come on, squad! Giraffe squad, let's go. We got hyenas. Oh my god, a whole pack of hyenas. This other giraffe that's unrelated. Not even helping. Just unrelated. Come on. Look, where are all these hyenas even coming from? This is a problem. Okay. I should have never engaged in this fight. 2 more. So, the giraffe is a survivor. What can I say? My crew's kind of worthless, but the giraffe did okay. Jeez. All this so I can, you know, get a chance at getting a prime female. There's an alligator. There's a dog coming at me now. Let's just go. Let's just go. I don't even care. We gotta go for that prime mate. Oh, that's the average one. Damn it. Oh, well. Let's just get out of here. Oh my god. The hyenas are outbreeding me on a mass scale. I just need to go. I just need to get out of here. I don't think I have this... Maybe I do have this claim still. Because I claimed it not too long ago. Let's eat that mushroom. They're ignoring me. Alright. I guess I still had it claimed so we can mate. Get some extra lives. Whew! Alright, we only got 3 of them because we didn't find the prime. The animals of the sewer have fallen asleep. That's the event. So do I gotta murder all the animals in the sewer? Where is the sewer? It connects from Yoyogi Underground there. I guess I could go south. I mean, that's where all the food is. We gotta go south. It's getting wild. The whole game is wild, per se, yes, but whenever, like, year 30 starts creeping up, it just becomes very, very hard to play. Even though I'm a tiny giraffe, I can't get through there. Good to know. QWERTY says, did you know in old war movies, they would trip horses with wires or hidden terrain to make them fall dead in battle? I'm sure they did horrendous stuff back then to animals. If you ever want to know, like, one of the most sad... Okay, maybe don't look it up, but Milo and Otis was one of my childhood movies. And when I learned about how they made that and how many different sets of Milo and Otis there were, because they did terrible things. Okay, there's a scene in Milo and Otis where I believe Milo goes into the river and he's trapped. He's like in a box in the river, and then Otis, the pug, goes out to save him. they lost a lot of animals that day. And they just kept replacing Milo and Otis because they just drowned a bunch of animals. And I believe more rules were added to the book because of stuff like that. So even though it can look cheesy to have CG animals, sometimes it's for the better. The alternative is you have some fucking assistant throwing dogs and cats into the river just so they can get the perfect shot, okay? Sometimes CG is better. I thought they used a puppet in Cujo. Was there an actual dog in Cujo? I really don't know much about Cujo except Dee Wallace is in it. I'll have to watch Cujo. You say only good things happen to the dog who played it? Okay. My problem is, like, when I watch a movie, especially if it's, like, an old movie, and a movie, like, older than 10 years, and an animal appears in it, I think to myself, yeah, that animal's dead now. Yep, they died a long time ago. How many Airbuds were there, actually? Oh, we got a portable bed. That's good. RN Jesus is smiling upon us. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of, one of my favorite movies growing up, besides Milo and Otis, was also, like, Homeward Bound. And I just don't want to know what happened to all the animals in that movie. I just hope they had happy lives. I'm not going to look it up. I just rather not know. They had a great adventure, but Homeward Bound just seems like one of those movies like where, you know, an animal or two died. Here's a cute fact. 4 dogs were used. For the specific scenes, a synthetic dog was used. I'm a fan of using puppets when necessary, unless, you know, unless they're a very specialized animal, you know. It just never goes, it never works out. There's almost zero net benefit to using actual animals on the set. What's that movie about, I think it's called Roar, where they actually used real lions and tigers on the set, and the actors got mauled by the lions? Is it called Roar? That in itself is a true horror movie, because they used real lions and tigers, and people... When I watched Tiger King, that was another one. I'm sitting there thinking like, oh shit, this all actually happened. Tiger King was like one of the most terrifying things I saw during the pandemic. A lot of people... What's weird is people find Tiger King to be funny, and yeah, there is an element of comedy to Joe Exotic, but once you find out like all the shitty things he did to those animals, and then his co-workers slash lovers, like one of them blows their brains out in the middle of the show, and it's on camera. Yeah, if you've never seen Tiger King, it's like one of those terrifying true crime. It's like a true crime. It's straight up a true crime show. There's atrocities were committed. Mistakes were made. Oh, that's a tiger! How ironic is that, by the way? I'm right here on the pause. I don't want to unpause because I'm about to take a tiger claw To the jugular. Jesus. Oh, no.
Oh my god!
I don't know what to do here. We'll take a drink of water and hope for the best. Woo! I don't know where that tiger came from, but I'm gonna go hide. Let's hope it doesn't find me. We'll stealth it out for a little bit. Oh no, it found me! And I found a mate. Alright, I think it's distracted, guys. I think we lost him. Let's go up here and, let's hope I can breed. Okay, let's... Woo! That was a close one. Quite the timing on the tiger. That's one of those serendipitous moments, you know? I have that a lot. I have that a lot in life, and it's kind of scary. I don't know what to say about it. The weirdest one was, this is really bad, and I'm not proud of this. It was just something that happened. But, early into my channel, I was making a video about a Nintendo Direct, and it was one of Iwata's, last Nintendo Directs, like, where he appeared as himself. And I noticed that he, like, looked really sick. Like, Satoru Iwata, the president of Nintendo at the time. And I noted that he looked really sick. And I think the first word I said in that video was, guys, Iwata is dying. His head's too big for his body. And I think this is his last Nintendo Direct. And I swear to God, he died, like, months later. It was bad. And I regret... I don't know if it was a joke or just like a casual observation, but after I said that, like, he died. And I felt bad, and I try not to make any sort of death predictions anymore because of that one thing. And I didn't have any ill intent. I think I just noticed. And even noticing sometimes is just bad, so I don't do that anymore. My bad. Rest in peace, Iwata. We miss you every day. That was early HM, though, okay? There's a bear blocking my pathway. And let's see where all the food is. Food is running out. Like, this is late game Tokyo Jungle. All the resources are low. I can try and go for Shibuya Woods. Shibuya and Yamanote Line East are my best bet, but we gotta stealth past this bear. And I'm getting real hungry too, so I may have to fight this bear. Mulberry Spark, yeah, the Red Letter Media curse. It's happened to them probably more than anyone. I think the most recent Red Letter Media curse was Shelley Duvall. But if we're being honest, Shelley Duvall was, like, in a rough state for a bit, you know. She lived pretty hard near the end of her life, so I don't blame them for that per se, but it is kind of one of those bad timing things. There's too soon, and then there's, like, way too soon, right? So making that kind of prediction is, I'm trying not to do that anymore. Dude. If I go north, there's a tiger. There's a tiger right there. All the heavy hitters are out. All the top of the food chain. We can try and stealth by this tiger. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, I killed it! Just one hit strike. That's fine. We'll do that. I got some medicine, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat. Everything's toxic. I guess the plants weren't toxic though, so that's good. We got a panther. We had a panther. This run's going a lot better than the cat run, I feel. And we got a pack here. Oh, that's a hippo. And the tiger's fighting the hippo. I'm not going to interfere. Let them hash it out. We're just specifically in it for the food, okay? We're going to stay true to our goals. Oh, by the way, we got 40 people in here. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna remind you. Leave that like. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. I really appreciate it. If you would, drop a like. It helps the stream in some nebulous way that I'll never understand. But, nice little impromptu stream. It's been a good run. We've had a decent carnivore run, but herbivore's where it's at. I don't know why, but I just like the selection with the herbivores. There's a tiger up there. We can bait the tiger by killing the boar. Let's see if we can bait that tiger over into eating this boar. Don't eat me! Eat that boar! Alright, that's what we did right there. Perfect. Now we can go over here and eat this mushroom. And we can get a present. We got some pet food. It's starting to get toxic, though. And, we got some food up north, so we'll head up north and up west. We got the hyenas over in the Shibuya Shop District, which is one of those events, but I'm going to stick with the food. The Summer of Hikiko continues. This is a neat game. Hey, Mohammed, thanks so much. The speed at which your health decreases is obscene, says Mitra. Mitra, you can gain more health and stuff by breeding and equipping certain things and choosing certain animals. There's a lot of unique RPG mechanics to this one. But somebody reminded me, a lot of my stuff broke, so we're going to give him a Luffy hat. We're going to give him a diamond collar, diamonds in chat. We're going to give him the bad man companion. And we're out of shoes, so we'll buy some shoes after this run. Like has been dropped from Neko Panic. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. I will be I believe. Hold me to this. Hold Hikiko to this. New video next week. Nobody's gonna expect this one. Nobody's gonna expect this one, but a new video next week. Hold me to it. You know, in case something catastrophic happens, but I don't think it will. I live a pretty boring life, so... petmeds.com. But yeah, I've got a new video that I've been working on. It's gonna be a fun one. My primary concern with it is that I don't want it to get copyright flagged. The stuff I'm covering has strict copyright on it. So I'm going to try and figure out how to bypass the flagging. And once I do that, it'll be up for everyone to enjoy. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be something different. If it goes well, I'll make more future videos like it in the future. If it doesn't, oh well. Look at that lion. Clean kill on the lion. I think if I keep heading to the Yoyogi Park, that's what the dinosaurs will be there. But my goal right now is to keep breeding. Before I fight any freaking dinosaurs, I'm gonna make sure I breed. Oh, that's a lion! That's a lion. We may have messed up. Oh no. That's never a good sign. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We stealth oh, he found us! He sniffed us out. Like, really, in any sort of survival scenario, the lion's gonna use all of its senses. You know, it's not gonna be dissuaded by tall grass. You'd like to think. You'd hope. You'd hope. I mean, lions, they live in tall grass. Alright, there's a lot of food here still, but lions are guarding it, and I don't know that I want to take that risk. Oh no! Oh no! I found a crocodile den. I did a croc right there, mate. Oh, there's a croc right there, killer croc right there, mate. I don't know what to do. The rain is... We got toxic rain. We got lions. I don't know. I don't know about this run, folks. I think we just completely entered the wrong spot. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. No! No! Hopefully there will be a turf war between the tigers and the crocs there. Jesus. Live to fight another day. That's the motto. Yeah, late game Tokyo Jungle. I mean, we're approaching year 43. That's an admirable run, I would say. Jeez. There's no food over this way, but a bunch of tigers. If I go south, am I screwed? Nope. Shibuya Woods has a lot of food, so I think we'll be okay. Better than with tigers, I guess. Let's make sure the pathway towards there is this way. Guys, I'm not claiming to be the best Tokyo Jungle runner on the internet by any stretch. I think I do an okay job, though. I know enough to show some interesting content, I believe. It's all toxic. It's all toxic, though. Do I have any medicine? I have pet food. Yeah, I got a little bit of pet food. Woo! That mushroom is not toxic. So we're going to take a little bite and level up. We're veteran stats now. Bradley Anderson says, I remember this one from the PS3 video. Looks really good. Hey, Bradley, good to see you. Yes, I would absolutely recommend it to everyone. It's a really easy game to pick up and play. You just do a few rounds and you'll get the ropes of it. And then when you want to like learn the more advanced technicalities, they're there. If you want deeper RPG mechanics, it has them. And there's a lot of randomized challenges. Every run is unique. So you'll find like endless content out of here. I think if I could only levy one criticism about Tokyo Jungle, is the maps are a bit of a pain in the ass to navigate. And I wish there was a tad more variety, or at least a couple more maps, like maybe Osaka or something. But other than that, I really don't have any complaints. It does have a story mode, too. Sakuragi Red says, hey, I know there's a new video cooking. Any new releases you've been playing? New releases. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of retro games lately. As bad as it sounds, I don't find many modern games too appealing to me. mainly because they have live service features, no physical release. I think the most recent game I played was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but it didn't grip me. Maybe Silent Hill: The Short Message was the most recent game, I'm not sure. I really don't play... There is one game that I am looking at playing, but it is an old game. A friend of mine has been recommending Higurashi, When They Cry. And Higurashi was written by the person that's writing Silent Hill F. And it's like a visual novel and an anime and a movie and a manga. And it's very all-encompassing. So I think just for my own personal enjoyment, I'm going to be playing Higurashi and... Oh, boys, I'm boned! I'm boned! Look at all this! All these apex predators! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's over. It's all ogre now. We can't hide in the tall grass. They seeing me. Oh my god, it's bad. It's real bad. We're gonna just, use it or lose it, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. We're so screwed. Oh my god, and a tiger's joining in. I kind of want a good visual novel to play, and the thing is about my channel is I have reviewed, I think, one visual novel or a couple in the past. If you count the Trace Memory series as visual novels, I covered 4 of those games more recently, so it's not a genre I cover often, but I love it. The problem with covering visual novels is the primary draw to VNs or light novels is the story. And unless I made like a really short video saying like, hey, it's got a pretty good story, here's the general gist of it, you know, there's not a lot of things I can talk about without spoiling. So if I play through Higurashi, I don't know that I will talk about it on my channel unless it's in the context of Silent Hill F. But yeah, I'll let you know. I've been watching. I watched a little bit of Higurashi last night, and it's got my attention. I think it's going to be a good anime, and I haven't sat down and watched like a decent anime in a while. I usually watch old anime too. I watch Paranoia Agent, The Big O, Cowboy Bebop, to name a few. I'm kind of a basic bitch in that realm. I did watch through Chainsaw Man. I watched through Chainsaw Man and, you know, Attack on Titan. Your Hot Topic anime. You know, I've been to Japan several times, but, you know, I don't really go there for the anime elements. If Kenny's in here, if Kenny Lauderdale's in here, he's probably just shaking his head like, what the fuck? Sorry to disappoint you, Kenny. I'll watch his videos, though. He watches a lot of, like, old school anime, like 70s, 80s era, and he preserves VHS tapes of old anime. So yeah, I enjoy watching. It's funny, I enjoy watching people talk about anime almost more than I enjoy watching anime. Oh shit, it's like I blew up the chat here. Now we got all these anime people in here. It's all good, guys. You know me, I like Japanese flavor games. That's my content specialty. And I do like games based on anime. I did cover Blood Plus or Blood Cross. I have seen the entire Blood series. Samurai Champloo, I've seen several times. So I felt like I was qualified to talk about the games because I had a familiarity with the source material. And also, it was kind of weird to see Grasshopper do a couple of anime games. I know a lot about Full Metal Alchemist. I watched all that during its original run. I don't think I've seen the more recent Full Metal Alchemist, but I enjoy those a bunch. But that's once again probably basic bitch for a lot of people. But they're good. They're basic for a reason because they have some mass appeal. You know, they have something to offer. Okay, let's breed it out. I'm gonna die if I don't breed. And I can't... Wait. I think I have a sleeping bag. Oh, nice. Let's use it. And I bred! Nice. We got dirty in the sleeping bag, but it worked. Whatever works, baby. Whatever works. Okay. We're doing a really good run. This, guys, I don't even know how to stress this to you. Most Tokyo Jungle runs are already over. I should be on my third retry at this point. So we just got really good RNG. We're at year 50, okay? That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Junk says, I was just about to bring up your Blood Plus last One Night. I believe it's One Night Kiss is the full title. Blood Plus, Blood Cross. I really hope that gets a translation at some point in the future, because out of all of Grasshopper's games, that's using the Killer 7 engine. So it's kind of like a weird parallel Killer 7 game. Oh, Berserk. Yeah, I've seen a bit of Berserk. I mean, I've been exposed to a lot of anime in my time, mostly because of 4chan. And, I'd see something on 4chan, and my typical jam when it comes to anime is I like series, like small series, something that's maybe 20 episodes. Like Serial Experiments Lane. That's one I've gone back to a couple of times. Paranoia Agent, as I mentioned before. The problem is, I don't review anime on my channel per se. Like I've reviewed, I think, Short Piece and Mission Hill, but Mission Hill's not an anime. In some circles, maybe, but that anime's fan base, they're very protective, okay? I'm just speaking broadly here, but anime fan base is very protective and sensitive to any kind of criticism, okay? We're talking about Mr. Anime level psychosis. Wait, there was another one. I did review another anime. I reviewed the Panzer Dragoon OVA. So I have reviewed a few anime. Now, I'm not opposed to it. Let's say, for example, Silent Hill gets an anime. Maybe I'd talk about it. But I have to have a little bit of crossover potential there. Yeah, Satoshi Kon? Who said that? Mulberry Spark? You're my homie. You're a real one out there. The late Satoshi Kon is my favorite director out of all the anime bigwigs, you know. He died too soon. He left us before he made Dreaming Machine. I think he was attempting to make his swan song, as it were. I believe he died of pancreatic cancer. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, he died, I think it was around 2010, and I was extremely sad. I mean, we also lost Akira Toriyama, who was also a pretty big influence in my life. I used to draw Chrono Trigger characters. I absolutely, even though Akira Toriyama has a very distinct style where everyone's a bit generic, I love Chrono Trigger, and I used to draw Magus and Chrono and Luca and Robo and all that shit. He's one of those talents that has like an impact that will just live on for at least a century. I think people are going to be talking about Akira Toriyama for at least a century. Like that long. But Satoshi Kon, he made Tokyo Godfathers, which is my favorite Christmas movie. I watch it every year. It's a household tradition around here. I've seen it in the theaters. He made Paprika, Millennium Actress, Perfect Blue, and Paranoia Agent, of course. And the thing is I like about Satoshi Kon's work is it's always like that slice of life. It's a little bit Lynchian. It's got like, he talks about, you know, dreams and the significance of dreams and like dream reality taking over and superseding actual reality. And he deals a lot with odd mental conditions too. Like Perfect Blue is about dissociation. And all of his characters just have a unique depth to them that you don't find in a lot of anime. Like, not to, like, you know, paint with too broad of a brush here, as I'm about to trash on anime. But my biggest umbrage with a lot of anime is they kind of deal with stereotypes. Like, they rest easy on archetypes. You know, your Tsundere characters or your cutesy magical girls and stuff like that. And while that's fine and it has its place, I like a bit more slice of life. Okay, I like characters that have a bit of relatability, you know. Okay, let's breed it out. Hopefully he forgets about me. Let's go breed. We're gonna get another generation. This is probably the longest I've gone. We gotta wait till the Kasha meter goes down before we can breed, though. Alright. Mission Hill. Yeah, my Mission Hill video, by the way. Mission Hill is like one of those Western cartoons, like adult cartoons that I really enjoyed when I was a teenager. Holy shit. How many generations is this? I'm not even sure. But I'm very excited that we got this far. We're just gonna keep going till we die. Dress them up. Mission Hill was one of the first things I remember making on Hikikomori Media. I mean, I've been around for a little bit making these things, but it was just like some random idea I had in my head, and I did a little retrospective on Mission Hill, and I believe Bill Oakley, one of the co-creators and a former writer from The Simpsons, commented on it. And he shouted me out on his Twitter. And I thought that was crazy because I thought my video was shitty. I really did. But he was really nice, and it warmed my heart. It's always cool whenever the creator of something you dig finds a video of yours and shouts you out, or I don't know, just says hello. Or unblocks you in some cases. It's always nice when they unblock you. You think we'll get to 75 years? We'll find out. I don't know that I'll get it to 75 years, because I'm running low on resources. We're running pretty low. But we're in Dogenzaka. There's a lot of food here, so we're going to make the most out of it. We're going to try. I don't know where all this food is. It says it's packed to the brim with food, but I haven't seen anything yet. That's a bear. That's a bear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Okay, we killed the bear. We got the golden retriever. And he's munching. Okay, now we can go over here and eat something. Woohoo! That could have gone south real quick. Wow, chat, you guys are really active. Once you start talking anime, they all come out of the woodwork. Anime? Huh? Somebody's nose itches. The problem with most anime, this is Junk, by the way, this is Junk saying it. The problem with most anime is it cannibalizes themselves instead of inspiration through live-action films. The best anime directors use great movies and books for thoughts. I don't know. I don't know. I can't say I'm an expert on the field to make any sort of broad sweeping statements that'll get me in trouble with some people out there. So I'm just gonna say I'm a casual fan. We'll leave it at that. Clean killed a bear, yeah. Clean killed a bear. The giraffe is OP. That's a crocodile. We got to kill a croc right there. Didn't get a clean kill, but I'll take it. We got to get some food. We're getting super toxic. We got a gang of beagles coming at us. Oh, a whole pack. Is there any food in this area? Yeah, there's still allegedly some plants in Dogenzaka. If I kill the goat, they'll eat it, so that's one of the strategies. So I just got some stamina jerky. Let's eat it. Use it or lose it. Alright. This is a really long run. 60 years, boys. Here it comes. The beagles. I don't know where they're all coming from, but then I got golden retrievers hopping in too. Alright. I'm at 100% toxicity. I don't know how to combat that right now without finding any food. Hopefully this is something useful. Nail file, which makes your attack go up. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, we're gonna use the nail file. Hope for the best. Okay, we can get that plant. Maybe. There we go. It's getting tough. Let's hope for 70. If I get 70, that would be a good run. Clean killed the chimp. Yeah, this is not good. Everything's poisoned. We got some pet food. That does lower toxicity. We got the Beagle Brigade against us, yeah. And the Tosa. Let's get out of here. Let's hope they're... No, I can't go up that way. Let's see if there's anything up north. We've got unclean animals are gathering at the Yamanote line. There's a little bit of food here in Shibuya Woods and in Yoyogi Park West. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and... I'm not hungry enough. And if I eat that, I'll get really toxic. So, that's no bueno. That's a hippo. Shit, that's a hippo. Just eat the hippo, boys. Leave me alone. There's your meal for the day. Oh, shit. What's our new challenge? Change what... Okay. I don't know if I can make it. I left in that delicious hippo, and they're still attacking me. Ungrateful bastards. Alright, there's a present over there. I'm gonna try and get that present without dying. And let's hope for the best. We got some bottled water. I guess that'll help. It's enough. But I think this is over. This run is... There's another present. RNGesus, help. Oh, magazine. Perfect. That couldn't have come at a more perfect time. Okay, so my health's back. My hunger's back. We're still in the fight. This is a great run. But we're going to try and get that wolf pack to go away. Oh, they saw me. Whatever. I just need to keep heading west. We'll get out of here. I don't care if that's toxic. That's 1,000 calories. And I need it. Oh, shit. We got chimpanzees. I don't think they'll bother me. No, they're neutral. Okay. We're at the Yamanote line. And if we keep heading west, there's a boss battle. But I don't have any homies to help me. It's gonna be rough. We'll do our best. This is going straight through enemy territory. There's always apex predators around here. I might as well mark my territory. Why not? Okay. Oh, that's a raptor. That's a fucking velociraptor. No good. Not good, not good. I think it just disappeared into the sky. We're safe. For now. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. If I move a hair, I'm dead. I'm getting poisoned, so I'm gonna die no matter what. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is it. This is over. It is all over now. Fuck. I need a present. I need a prayer. I need something. Oh no. It's over. RIP. We gave it a good one. That was a good run. It was a good run. It had to be a pack of velociraptors and poison clouds to take me out, okay? It had to be that. Wow. I'm really curious. I think, what is it? We almost hit 70 years. Not bad. Oh my god. So it says, yeah, we got a high score. Let's see where we ranked against other people. So, animal rate 1.1. We got 58,960 survival points. So we can unlock a lot of stuff with that. Here's where we ranked. Oh, okay. How did we do worse than last time? I think this is a global rank, though. In terms of giraffes, this is of all time. The number one is max score. I don't think I'll be getting max score anytime soon. All right, let's shop a little bit, shall we? So we're out of baseball caps, straw hats, flirty frames, antenna, dude, 20 attack. I might get that antenna. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm getting that antenna. 20 attack? I'd be crazy not to. Attack 20 in conjunction with a dog collar? I'm gonna max out my attack on somebody. Hip-hop bandana. I think I'm gonna get that dog collar too. We'll just do a... We might be able to do one more. We could squeeze one in. Where are we at right now? We're only 2 hours in. I might have the motivation. We'll see. Attack 30. Okay, we'll buy another one of those. We're just doing a complete tank build. This is insane. Okay, and then we'll get the guard dog shoes. Yeah, we'll do a big dog run. How about that? Hans Worst says, I just finished a round of this game 5 minutes ago, and now I see this recommendation on my homepage. Nice coincidence. Serendipity, my friend. Fate works in mysterious ways. Chimp run with Ape Escape hat next. I don't know if I have the Ape Escape hat. The little siren. I'm gonna pick something with already high attack. Sabretooth, you can't do a full... I think it's 100 years is where it maxes out at. I think I may just do a big dog. Okay? We can do a dog. We got the beagle. We could do the Tosa. I've done 8 generations with that. 10 generations with retriever. What was that giraffe? What did we just do? We did 9. That's not too bad. We can do the croc. Yeah, we could do a crocodile run. What do you guys think? Crocodile run? The problem is the crocodile is super slow. Very, very slow. And I want to keep things moving, so I think I'm going to just do a dog. We'll do the Tosa. Okay, last run of the stream. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, first and foremost, we're going to tank this dog out. This is insane. So, I got the antenna, which boosts it up to 88 attack, right? And then we'll throw on the guard dog collar, which is 108. And then for whatever reason, the bikini goes from just 30 more points to it. Why not? And then guard dog shoes, 158. We're killing everything. Big boy right there. Speed 290. Let's not forget that. This is going to be an insane run. Here we go. Now, our first challenge is mark 6 times, get that amount of calories, and defeat the golden retriever boss. So, for the first year, I'm just going to kind of hang out until the challenges unlock. I don't even want to mark territory yet, okay? Because everything counts towards those challenges. Apex Predator, take a look at our boy. Hans says, such a cool game. Chances are that I found it on this very channel. Gotta go to bed now, but good luck on your next run. Thank you. Yeah, not many people have talked about this. I've talked about it in one of my bigger videos, so maybe you found it through me. Hope you enjoy it. Get that physical copy. Trust me, it's gonna skyrocket in price. It's already up there, but it's going to skyrocket. Get this. Get the best of PlayStation Network, Volume 1. If you ever see it, get it. Not just for the collector's sake, but because it has really good games on it. Like Fat Princess is on there too. Dog eat dog kind of world out there. We got some crows. I don't really bother with the birds because they are worth almost no calories. It's hard to find high-quality calories. The thing is about carnivores is their runs become a little bit easier as you go through because you find like bigger monster or bigger animals to eat. It's still challenging. Hey, what do we got? Some pet meds. Alright, let's see what the distribution's like. Shibuya Station, and the boss is south, so we're gonna start heading this direction. But, yeah, we'll start heading south. Just so we can, do the boss fight. We missed that one. There is a little Metal Gear thing, too, that you can get inside boxes and stealth by enemies. It's kind of cute. Not very practical, but cute. We got a wabbit. Somebody's guarding. Oh, we got some golden retrievers. PlayStation 3 feels like Sony's last console spirit-wise. I'd say the first half of the PS4 was decent. There were some great games that just fell under the radar because Sony was beginning to close Japan studios unbeknownst to them. And all the talent started jumping ship. Like, I feel your sentiment, Junk. I feel Gravity Rush 2 and The Last Guardian kind of mark the last time Sony had any soul. If you want to be real with, if I could be real with you, like I own a PS5, I barely play it. There's like almost nothing worth getting it for, unless you just are so resistant to building a PC for whatever reason. PS4 was good, I feel. The only reason I ever fire up my PS5 is to play PS4 games most of the time. I don't know what that says about me or about Sony. Mirta says, I wish we got a PS3 Pro. I would have loved it. Just add a little bit more RAM. Add a little bit more RAM, maybe a better GPU to stop the screen tearing, and it would be the last console. Sony's scared to put out a PS3 emulator because then people will wake up and realize that they don't make games anymore. People will just like come to the conclusion that modern games fucking suck. Not all, of course. Junk asks, how do I feel about Slitterhead? I don't have any strong opinions on it. I know I'm gonna buy it because Junji Ito is doing all the enemy designs, and I got some like special edition coming that has some artwork from Junji Ito. So I'm kind of hyped about that aspect. I like Kiichiro Toyama. I don't like all of Kiichiro's games. I love Silent Hill. I love Gravity Rush. I don't like Siren. This game, Slitterhead, looks like it's a mixture of Let It Die and The Third Birthday, and I love both of those. I still get shit to this day on my PSP video. There are people that they've been told to hate Parasite Eve: The Third Birthday by their favorite e-celeb, and now that's their opinion, and they just won't ever give it a chance. But I love the Third Birthday. I think it's a really fun game to play. So to see something kind of follow in the footstep of the body hopping mechanic is fun and unique. Oh shit. You messed with the wrong Tosa. I'm delivering all the crazy blows. Is this the boss fight? There's a monkey. You got the special edition. Very jealous. I just went on Amazon, I think. I didn't do anything special for it. I just went on Amazon and thought, that looks like a game I might want in the future. And that's about it. It wasn't even that much more. I think it was like $10 more for the special edition. Something like that. It was a reasonable price for a new game studio, especially. If you guys don't know, Kiichiro Toyama, he's got a new studio out there. It's called Boca Game Studio. It's got former devs from Gravity Rush and from Siren and Silent Hill, of course. Akira Yamaoka is also working there as a composer. Of course, he works everywhere. And everything about it sounded interesting, and I wanted to give it a chance, if not for the channel, for myself. Even though I don't like Siren, by the way, I still respect it in what Kiichiro tried to do. So it's not like, because somebody makes a game that I don't find enjoyable, it doesn't mean like I write them off forever. That's kind of the mindset people are taking with Bloober Team. I don't even think, here's the deal. I feel like many people who are criticizing Bloober didn't even play any of their games or give them a chance. I feel like they've been just following the hive mind on that one, wherever the source of that may be. But like, if you ever go on our Silent Hill and listen to some of the insane takes people have about Bloober Team, I was reading a thread yesterday because, like, every day somebody posts, like, how come nobody's giving Silent Hill 2 Remake a chance? What's the big deal? And there's, like, one guy on our Silent Hill that just says all the worst things about Bloober Team. There's, like, a psycho on there that's just like, oh, they're all a bunch of P words. they're all a bunch of P words that advocate for PETA something or other. And, you know, calling the developers of Silent Hill these horrible things. And I think it's unfounded. But they're coming up with like all sorts of just like wild shit to like make people not want to play Silent Hill 2. But I don't know. I think to the outside observer, somebody who's never played Silent Hill and they saw the trailer for Silent Hill 2, I think it has mass appeal. Like, I don't think anybody on YouTube is going to influence normies whether or not they're going to buy it or not, you know? I could be talking about how much I hate Silent Hill till I'm blue in the face. Doesn't mean, you know, somebody who's unfamiliar with the subject matter isn't going to find it interesting. I think the only people that are taking umbrage with the remake are grasping for straws to be mad about the remake. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out. I'll reserve my judgment. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, but everything I've seen, Bloober's like bending over backwards. Like yesterday it leaked all of their accessibility features and atmosphere toggles that they're doing. Like they got about like 40 different things you can toggle in the UI to make it more accessible for disabled gamers, to make it more atmosphere and enhancing for people that don't like UI elements. Like, I don't know what they did to piss everyone off. Like, yeah, they've made some blandish adventure games here and there, but I felt the Medium nailed a lot of good things. It had more good things than it had bad, I feel. The fixed camera angles, the environmental design, while the soundtrack was largely forgettable, it wasn't offensive. And I don't think they're going to fuck up the soundtrack on the remake because they got Akira to come back and just do it, so doesn't seem like that's going to be a problem. Bloober did good with the Observer, but I never played the Medium. I mean, I played the Medium on Game Pass, so I really didn't have a big dog in the fight. Pun intended. I didn't go out there and just spend $70 on the Medium to get burned by it. And if you play the Medium, the last screen in the game, like after you beat it, the last screen in the game is Bloober Team like wrote an open letter to their critics saying like, hey, we're really trying to evolve as a company and, you know, try new horror things. We want to make future survival horror games. So please leave us some feedback. And let us know if you liked it, what you didn't like. And they've been just taking it on the chin this entire time. For like 2 years now, they've been listening to all the fucking psychos out there, you know, saying all these horrible things about them. And it's like history is repeating itself. This has happened before. What's happened before is happening again. It's happening again. But all the same shit happened before like 10 years ago. And people have short-term memories, but I remember when all the Western Silent Hill games came out, there were a lot of videos out there and a lot of angry community members. Silent Hill, not everyone, but there's a lot of angry people that were calling for the blood of Tom Hewlett and Climax and Double Helix and all that shit. Like title after title after title until like they just gave up on Silent Hill for about almost 10 years, you know? They just said, fine, we'll stop. And so, you know, for Bloober to even want the franchise and everything that comes with it, for them to even want to give it a chance is admirable. Even if they, like, make a shitty game, I gotta respect them a little bit for going out there on a limb and trying. I mean, Resident Evil also had a slump period, okay? A major slump period in the mid-2010s. And it took them a while to get their footing back and course correct. So if Resident Evil can, you know, come back from the brink of shitty games to phenomenal remakes, banger after banger after banger, like, I even think the Resident Evil 3 remake still has some good moments in there. It's not perfect, but I don't think you should just kill the entire franchise because a couple of duds here and there, you know? Resident Evil, it's so odd to say, but Resident Evil 7 is like my favorite in the franchise now. And that was like coming after 6, where I had zero faith. I had zero faith in Resident Evil. I thought it was too far gone. I was wrong. I love Resident Evil 7. Now, I don't know. I don't know if Bloober's going to pull it off, but everything that they've shown so far, it seems like they're not attacking the fan base. They're not on the defensive by any stretch. They've been listening and heeding feedback and correcting. And here's the thing, like, even if it turns out good, I don't think a lot of the Silent Hill fan base will admit that. I think they're too prideful or pretentious, whatever you want to say. But even if it turns out good, or even, like, passable, they will not give Bloober Team their just due. So really doesn't matter what happens, I think. They've already, like, come to their own conclusions. But me, I'm going to tell you straight up, if it's good, if it's bad, I'll tell you. People say I'm too nitpicky. I don't feel that way. I feel like I try and give everything, like, you know, the benefit of the doubt. But some people say that Bloober hasn't even earned the benefit of the doubt. And if you're going in with that mindset, then I don't know. Junk better than remake? I think they're... when I compare games inside of a series, some are just far too different to compare. I think 7 and remake are their own beasts. 7 is, you know, the first person really does add that something unique about it. And the stalker enemies and things like that. There is a stalker enemy in remake. There's Lisa Trevor, but I consider them separate entities within the same franchise. But that's my own personal take. Like, I really try and, like, judge things on an individual basis, but it's impossible when, you know, they do exist in the same series. But Resident Evil has so many odd experiments within it. Like, some people might even consider Dino Crisis to be a part of Resident Evil, that it's almost unfair to compare across. It can be done, but I don't know. I love remake as well, but I probably put more time into 7 because it was fun to run. I beat it on every mode. I got the Platinum Trophy. The DLC was actually interesting too. And I don't often give DLC any credit. Yazajin says, big coincidence, just bought a spare PS3 off the back of your showcase video from a few months ago. Well, cool. What model did you get? What games did you get? Make sure, if you have any interest in the digital stuff, now may be the time to get it. I tried to point out all the digital exclusives, so if you had, like, any inkling to get some of those games, you're running out of time, I feel. We've got an event in Shibuya suburbs, so we're headed there. Yeah, a lot of people have reached out to me saying that I got my first PS3 because of that video. Somebody said that they bought the 3D TV as well. And I gotta say, the 3D TV is my favorite editing monitor. I have it on right now, and I'm reading my stream. My stream's up on the editing monitor, the 3D TV. Yeah, I bought into almost every gimmick during that generation, including PlayStation Move, the PlayStation Eye, the Eye of Judgment. I tried to cover all the weird stuff. There's a couple of things I missed, but I think I got most of it. Oh no! Get all those calories, boys! Don't let them live! Alright, we just got a ton of calories handed to us. And we only lost one guy in our pack, so not too bad. Oh no. I gotta run. I can't sit and eat. As much as I want to eat all those, if I want to do the event, I've gotta run. We got a lot of fans of Resident Evil 7 in here. I thought I was alone in it, honestly. I don't really like 8 all that much. Village. But, 7 is something special. It's not perfect either. There's, the third act of the game is a bit samey, and I don't like the boat atmosphere, but... Oh my god, is this it? Where's the event? Oh, it's all the way up there. Oh, no. Ah, shit. We gotta eat something. Hey, we got Rumple Foreskin. Hey, Hikiko, YouTube notifications failed me. Will this stream be added to the Cool Stream archive? Yeah, it's there right now. It's in the Cool Stream playlist. That is the official Cool Stream archive. So if you're looking for an old stream, chances are it may be there. Well, we didn't make it in time, but that's okay. We're still alive. We're going to get up to boss rank, we're going to breed, and do the next challenge. Sometimes that's how it goes in old Tokyo jungle. Oh, by the way, my guy, all of his armor exploded, so... Let's get him back. Let's beef him up a little bit, shall we? Yeah, when your guy dies, I think the next guy doesn't transfer the clothes over. Yazajin says, I also got a 360 a few months back based on your video and some of the recommendation titles. Great introduction videos for the systems. Thanks. I was inspired by GameSack. Should be no secret, I'm a big GameSack guy. I love Joe and Dave and the work that they did, and I wanted to kind of put my own spin on it. Joe is like an insanely good editor, though. And a very harsh critic, so you don't want to piss him off. You really don't want to piss that guy off. Frankie's in here. I don't think really going back to 7's main campaign is nearly as satisfying as the first playthrough, but the end of Zoe DLC is something special. Play on Madhouse mode. You may change your tune. I went for the platinum trophy as well. So if you go for the platinum, you'll see the love and care that they put into Madhouse mode. It's really tough, but worth trying. Hey, there's a piggy. Lost Odyssey is a must for 360. Yeah. But it's also on Xbox One and Series X. Oh my god. Rumple Foreskin, what are your thoughts on Lollipop Chainsaw Repop replacing Jimmy Urin's voice work? The producer promised 0 cuts. Okay, listen. Listen. That's a very complicated situation. I'm not going to say anything unless I get a super chat. I will not say anything about that unless I get a super chat because it is a very messy situation. Not to put any pressure on you guys, but no. Yeah, we got a bunch of 7 fans in here. Maybe I'll do a 7 run sometime. If you look in the Cool Stream archive, I did do a Madhouse run. I streamed, I think, my entire Madhouse run on 7. But that was a long time ago. Frankie says, now I think of it, RE3 did that as well. Wonder if we'll get to see more in the future. A bounty for a super chat. You know, some of the things require a little bit more nuanced discussion, and that's one of them. People may not enjoy my take on that. Alright, so my next objective is I'm going to try and breed because we're creeping up on the next set of challenges. I believe one of my challenges I have to eat every... Like, how many things do I got to eat? 25 animals? And find the giant tuna? Where the fuck is the giant tuna? Junk, when am I gonna do an Illbleed run? I did an Illbleed, a little bit of Illbleed, last time I streamed. So if you look in the Cool Stream playlist, my Dreamcast video stream, we did a little bit of Illbleed there. But if you want a full Illbleed run, maybe I might do it, near October. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'll play Illbleed anytime, really. I'm probably the lone person on YouTube that streams Illbleed. Y'all know I stand for that. There was my first dog there. You can see all of his armor still equipped. I don't think you can eat your corpse, though. Okay, let's get a mate. That's a flea bag. We don't want a flea bag. You will catch fleas, and I'm not sure. I think you have to find some medicine to get rid of the fleas. It's kind of annoying. And that's the straw bed. Do I have a sleeping bag? I do. So the moment I find the prime female, we can just breed. Huh. I need an Illbleed Night Dive remastered, says Mulberry Spark. Yazajin says, for the longest time I thought it was like, I'll bleed. Yeah, you will bleed. And you will shit with fear, too. You'll shit with fear was one of the taglines for Illbleed. And John St. John, the voice of Duke Nukem, did the commercial for it. I'm not sure where that commercial aired, but I just find it funny that the commercial for Illbleed said, you'll shit with fear. I don't want to do that. I don't want to shit with fear at any point, for any reason, but only on Illbleed, I guess. One of the best / worst advertising campaigns ever. Did you do a Vampire Rain review as well in the past, says Junk? Junk, I streamed it. There's I think a Vampire Rain stream somewhere on the Cool Stream playlist, or my buddy David's channel, King Game Review. Me and him played through Vampire Rain, so if you want to see that, that's ancient stuff, but it's up there. Psych, no love, says love your videos. Well, thanks for the love. I appreciate you guys. I got 2 videos I'm working on right now. Can you believe it? Can you believe the work ethic on this dude? I'm very excited. I'm gonna keep my word. When I say my word out loud, I'm gonna get that video out this week. I got one of them coming out this week, and then we'll see how long it takes for the next one. But I'll at least have one video out this week, and then some streams and the Silent Hill 2 video for sure. Maybe I'll get Twin Perfect back together again. maybe I'll reach out to them and we'll squash all the beef between them and talk about it. No, I don't think I can. Hikiko has no pull in that department. Hikiko has no pull there. Any spoilers with Vampire Reign? I don't think so. I don't think I played that long into the game. Just a few hours. Junk says, I got to dig into your archives. Are you talking about the Cool Stream archives? Or the Hikikomori archives? Yeah, the Hikikomori archives is just a little dumping ground channel I have. It's just random shit. I used to stream, like when I played a game, I would just do like no commentary let's plays essentially, and I would use my footage from my stream as part of my review on my main channel, but I didn't like how low quality the footage was, so I kind of stopped doing that. But yeah, I do have like a little archive channel. I don't know, I should probably throw other videos on there, like lost videos or something. I have a few of those. But anytime there's a lost video, it's just because it's shitty in some way. Like, I just wasn't happy with it. Sakuragi Red says, maybe not this year since you've been doing some great videos. Would you ever do a video on the Steam Deck and obscure games to play on it? That's a tall order. That's a really tall order. Because the Steam Deck is a PC. And then you have the history of every fucking PC game ever released, you know? So I'd probably get overwhelmed and not be able to deduce it down to, like, you know, 25 games or so. And the PC also shares a library with the consoles and Switch, so it's just like, I don't know. It would have to be truly unique for the PC. Never say never. I don't know. By the time I make my Steam Deck video, Valve's gonna announce some new hardware. I have a feeling, knowing my luck, the moment I release my Steam Deck video, they're like, oh, here's your new Super OLED 2.0 that plays Half-Life 3, and Half-Life 3 is exclusive to it. Okay, bye. And Gaben rolls away. So, it plays Half-Life 3, Team Fortress 3, Peggle 3, and then my video just gets completely buried, so. I try to, however, I did bring up my Steam Deck in my Wanted Dead video, so there, I did give a little shout out to the Steam Deck in my Wanted Dead video, which I'd recommend. Super Arcader, I just talked about it, the Silent Hill 2 remake. You can go back in the stream, but essentially I'm excited. I'm still excited. And I'm going to be getting it and talking about it when it comes out. Let's eat this horse. A lot of calories off this thoroughbred. B-sides were great retrospectives. Thanks. They're kind of an ongoing project. It's going to be like one of those projects that I just occasionally do every once in a while. As much as I like the B-sides, they are a bit niche in terms of appeal. By design, I guess. Sweary Files kind of does the same, you know, in terms of numbers, but I don't really care. I was going to make Sweary Files whether or not it was successful. But I'm happy with the Sweary Files and the B-sides. Two of my favorite videos I ever did were Sweary Files and B-sides. My Deadly Premonition and D4 and Shadows of the Damned on the B-sides thing. I think I'm still the only person who has ever reviewed Frog Minutes on the B-sides. Not that that's like any kind of accomplishment, but for a while, my video was like the only proof that thing existed. Because the game got delisted and then somebody found it just last year. There's still some lost Grasshopper games in terms of iOS. There's Japanese-only Grasshopper games. So, I think the B-side still has a little bit of life left in it. There's always talks of them doing the Flower, Sun, and Rain remaster, and there's Shadows of the Damned Hello Remastered coming out, which I'm going to make a little video on. I mean, I already did the whole ass documentary on that game, so. And, mind you, I called it. I called the remaster and a potential sequel. If you go back and watch the director's cut of that Shadows video, I looked up the legal filings regarding Shadows of the Damned and found out that Grasshopper got the ownership of Shadows of the Damned IP from EA after the 10-year mark. And when I noticed that, I was like, I bet they're going to do something with this. And they are, and it's only $25, and I'm really happy about that. I own 2 copies of Shadows of the Damned, the PS3 and 360 version. And not a lot of people know this, but it is still backwards compatible with the Series X and the Xbox One. But you have to own the disc to play it. Psych No Love, what YouTubers do I watch? I don't watch a lot of gaming content. Everyone asks me that all the time, like, who are my favorite gaming content video guys? All my favorite content video game guys, my video game content guys, retired or quit YouTube or had some crazy controversy. So I don't watch a lot of video game content. I watch like mostly like movie reviews. I watch like Cinema Snob, Red Letter Media. I watch this guy called Hats Off Entertainment that I really enjoy. I watch a lot of stupid shit too up on YouTube, like just stupid drama stuff. You know, I follow it somewhat just as background entertainment, but oh, I think that's it. We got killed by the coyotes. It's a good run. Hey, we got a super chat here at the last bit. Thank you so much. Sakuragi Red says, thanks for years of entertainment. Well, let's hope for more to come. I'm going to continue making videos as long as I'm able to, and I guess have the motivation, and if YouTube's still around, I guess. I've been hanging in there. Junk says, one more thing. Thanks for putting out Light on Never Dead. I still play my copy annually, and I'm sad we'll never get a sequel. It was done dirty. It was done really dirty. Junk says, I had a feeling it would be bought back from EA after finishing Travis Strikes Back. Yeah. Mulberry says, too bad EA won't sell/license the Alice IP. Yeah, that one's really tough. I think American McGee, the creator of American McGee's Alice, has retired from the industry because he tried to get Alice's Asylum put out for like 10 years. And then EA at the 0 hour told him no. So he's out living his best life in China. Alright, Super Arcader says, Hikiko, your content and discussion mostly covers 7th generation consoles. Why not cover more PS4/PS5 stuff? Because they don't make games anymore. That's why. Just kidding. I have covered some PS4 games and odd obscure things now and then. Like I've reviewed quite a bit when the PS4 was still active. I've reviewed like Disaster Report, Resident Evil 7, a bunch of VR games, really weird stuff. But PS5, there's really nothing to talk about, is the saddest truth about that. I talked about Wanted Dead. That's in this current generation. The Switch, sadly, is the only console that's putting out fresh original content. So I talk more about Switch games for that reason. I don't really like modern like PS5 games or what have you because they're just interactive movies that are skipping out on the gameplay, and I'm more of a gameplay guy. Like over story, I prefer gameplay. And like a lot of those games that are out on the PS5 are already mainstream, so I'm an obscure game video guy, I guess. So it doesn't really help that the PS5 doesn't have too many obscure games on there. Everything else is on PC or other platforms, so yeah. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Any parting words? Shout outs to everyone. Thanks for all the super chats. The Cool Stream playlist is where you can find this. Hope you enjoy it.